Hello everyone, thank you very much for watching my channel Toppers Biology. I am Deepak Sawant. Welcome you to Umid Batch 2022. उम्मीद बैच 2022 में आप सबका मैं स्वागत करता हूं। जैसे बच्चों आपको मालूम है कि ये जो हमारी उम्मीद बैच है, जहां पे हम बोर्ड 2022 के लिए तैयारी कर रहे हैं। मतलब यहाँ पे हम बायोलॉजी की प्रिपरेशन करेंगे। जो हमारा टारगेट होगा बोर्ड 2022 में बायोलॉजी में 90 प्लस मार्क्स लाना, दैट इज आवर टारगेट। और उसके अकॉर्डिंग हम उम्मीद बैच में बायोलॉजी की प्रिपरेशन करेंगे। हर टॉपिक, हर चैप्टर को वी विल स्टडी इन वेरी डिटेल। कोई भी ऐसा टॉपिक नहीं होगा, कोई भी ऐसा चैप्टर नहीं होगा जो यहां पे हम मिस करेंगे। एनसीईआरटी के हर एक टॉपिक और हर एक चैप्टर को हम डिटेल में स्टडी करेंगे। और उसके अकॉर्डिंग हमारी उम्मीद बैच में हमारा फर्स्ट चैप्टर खत्म हो गया है। फर्स्ट चैप्टर था हमारा रिप्रोडक्शन इन ऑर्गेनिज्म। रिप्रोडक्शन इन ऑर्गेनिज्म में हमने 7 वीडियो लेक्चर अपलोड किए हुए हैं। मतलब हमारा अगर लेक्चर देखा जाए तो 7 लेक्चर थे हमारे। आज हम बात करेंगे सेकेंड चैप्टर की। मतलब कि आज से हमारा सेकेंड चैप्टर जो है उम्मीद बैच में, सेकेंड चैप्टर आज से हम स्टार्ट कर रहे हैं। और ये जो हमारा सेकेंड चैप्टर है दैट इज द सेक्सुअल रिप्रोडक्शन इन फ्लावरिंग प्लांट्स। जैसे बच्चों आप जानते हो कि जो हमारा फर्स्ट यूनिट है जो रिप्रोडक्शन है, तो ये रिप्रोडक्शन में देर आर 4 चैप्टर्स। फर्स्ट चैप्टर है रिप्रोडक्शन इन ऑर्गेनिज्म। सेकेंड जो चैप्टर है दैट इज सेक्सुअल रिप्रोडक्शन इन फ्लावरिंग प्लांट्स। थर्ड जो चैप्टर है वो है रिप्रोडक्शन इन ह्यूमन, मतलब के ह्यूमन रिप्रोडक्शन। एंड जो लास्ट चैप्टर है वो है रिप्रोडक्टिव हेल्थ। तो आज से हम सेकेंड चैप्टर स्टार्ट करने जा रहे हैं, सेक्सुअल रिप्रोडक्शन इन फ्लावरिंग प्लांट्स। दिस टॉपिक इज, या तो दिस चैप्टर इज very important for board exam as well as नीट एग्जाम। ये जो टॉपिक है ये बोर्ड के लिए काफी इंपॉर्टेंट है, नीट के लिए भी काफी इंपॉर्टेंट है। तो हम चैप्टर स्टार्ट करते हैं। तो आज का जो हमारा टॉपिक है वो है सेक्सुअल रिप्रोडक्शन इन फ्लावरिंग प्लांट्स। आप सोचते होगे कि यार बार बार आज का टॉपिक। सो एनीवे स्टार्ट करते हैं। सो एज वी नो दैट सेक्सुअल रिप्रोडक्शन इन फ्लावरिंग प्लांट्स इन्वॉल्व्स ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन ऑफ diploid sporophytic cells into haploid gametophytic cells by the process of meiosis, and then these different haploid gametes मतलब के मेल गेमेट्स एंड फीमेल गेमेट्स फ्यूज and to form diploid zygote. Now, these diploid zygotes develops into diploid embryo, and then ultimately this diploid embryo forms diploid plant body. So, इस तरह से स्टूडेंट फ्लावरिंग प्लांट के अंदर सेक्सुअल रिप्रोडक्शन होता है। थोड़ा डिटेल में वापस हम देखते हैं कि जैसे मैंने आपको बताया कि व्हाट इज सेक्सुअल रिप्रोडक्शन। तो सेक्सुअल रिप्रोडक्शन इन्वॉल्व्स द ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन ऑफ diploid sporophytic cells into haploid gametophytic cell. तो suppose this is our diploid sporophytic cells. Now these diploid sporophytic cells transform into haploid gametophytic cell, means कि these diploid sporophytic cell transform into haploid gametophytic cell by which process? So by the process of meiosis. Student, you should remember diploid sporophytic cells transform into haploid gametophytic cell by the process of meiosis. Which process? That is the meiosis. Now this diploid zygote develops into diploid embryo by the process of mitosis. These gametes, so diploid sporophytic cells develops into haploid gametophytic cells by the process of meiosis, means के male and female same thing happening in the female body. Okay, suppose this is female parents, this is female parents. So these female sporophytic diploid sporophytic cells develops into haploid gametophytic cell by the process of meiosis. Now these haploid gametophytic cells of different sexes or different parents fuse with each other by the process of fertilizations. Sometimes fertilizations is also known as a syngamy. So now these haploid gametophytic cells fuse with each other. So they are fused with each other and they form diploid zygote. Yes, diploid zygote. So this is diploid zygote. So student, one thing you should remember, zygote is always diploid and gametes are always haploid cells. Gametes are always haploid cells. Now, this diploid zygote further divides by the process of mitosis and develops into embryo. So this is embryo. By which process? That process is known as a mitosis. Means you can say that these diploid zygotes develops into diploid embryo by the process of mitosis. Now, ultimately, this embryo ultimately gives rise to diploid plant body. So this embryo, which embryo? So this diploid embryo gives rise to diploid plant body. So this embryo gives rise to diploid plant body. So student, this is the process that involves in the every sexual reproductive organism. So now you can say that in flowering plants, all these steps of sexual reproduction, in flowering plants, all these steps of sexual reproductions occur with a specialized reproductive organ. मैंने क्या बताया आपको कि these steps involves, means के these steps of sexual reproductions occurs in specialized reproductive organ. That specialized reproductive organ is called a flower. Means we can say that flower is a reproductive organ in all flowering plants. What we can say that flower is a reproductive organ in all flowering plants. Friends, flowering plants also known as angiosperms. Now, what is inflorescence? So I think आप लोगों ने इसको लिख लिया होगा और you can take a screenshot. Okay, now what is inflorescence? We have already learned about inflorescence in standard 11th. In standard 11th, we have already learned about what is inflorescence. So I again revise what is inflorescence. Inflorescence means the arrangement of flower, development of flowers, and distribution of flowers over a plant is known as a inflorescence. So what is inflorescence? Inflorescence. So inflorescence. So what is inflorescence? What is inflorescence? Inflorescence is the development of flowers, distribution of flowers and arrangement of flowers over a plant is known as a inflorescence. So that is called a inflorescence. Now how we can explain flower? Means के what is the definition of flowers? So if we see the particular definition of flowers, so that is flower is a specialized reproductive suit. Flower is a specialized reproductive suit of flowering plants, in all flowering plants, that consisting of receptacles on which are inserted the necessary flowering parts, necessary flowering plants. So that is the definition of flower. That is the definition of flower. Now अगर हम डिटेल में देखते कि व्हाट इज फ्लावर, सो फ्लावर इज अ मॉडिफाइड कंडेंस सूट. फ्लावर इज अ मॉडिफाइड कंडेंस सूट specialized to carry out sexual reproduction in higher plants. Sexual reproduction in higher plants. So we can say that कि flower is a modified condensed suit. Flower is a modified condensed suit of a flowering plants specialized to carry out sexual reproduction in hiring plants. Now flower arises from the, जहां से स्टेम निकलता है वहां से ही फ्लावर अराइजेस होता है. मीन्स के वी कैन से दैट इट अराइजेस इन द एक्सिल ऑफ, it arises in the axils of small leaf-like structure that is called a bract. So this question may be asked in board exam as well as NEET exam. So don't forget, but please remember that flower is a modified condensed suit of a flowering plant that specialized for the sexual reproduction in all hiring plants, and it arises in the axils of a small, leaf-like structure that is called a bract. जो suppose this is plant, this is root, so this is called a bract. So stem, branches of the plant arises from the bract. Same, flower arises in the axils of the small leaf-like structure. Suppose this is small leaf-like structure So flower is arises from this small leaf like structure that is called a bract, that is called a bract. And what is flower? So it is a reproductive organ in all flowering plants, in all flowering plants. Understood? Now the terminal part of the axis of the flower which support the floral appendages. Okay, suppose this is the pictures of flower, this is the pictures of flower. Here I drew the picture of flower. Suppose this is so this is flower. Okay, now so the terminal part of the axis of the flower is known as a receptacles or thalamus. The terminal part of the axis of the flower is known as a receptacles which support the floral appendages. Now sepals, petals, stamens and carpels. So sepals, petals, stamens and carpels, they are floral appendages. They are floral appendages. So these floral appendages are supported by the terminal parts of the axils of the flower which is known as a receptacles or thalamus. So this is receptacles or this is thalamus which support the floral appendages of the flowering plants, means के flower. Understood? Now, so what is receptacles and or what is thalamus? What is receptacles and what is thalamus? Both are same. Sometimes receptacles is also known as a thalamus or thalamus is also known as a receptacles. Now, what is pedicel? What is pedicel? Pedicel. What is pedicel? What is pedicel? Sorry. So now this question may be asked in board exam as well as NEET exam. What is pedicel? So pedicel means the internodes of the branch. Pedicel means the internodes of the branch that lies below the receptacles, that lies below the receptacles is known as the pedicel. Understood? Means के what is pedicel? If suppose ये क्वेश्चन अगर आपको बोर्ड के एग्जाम में या नीट में पूछा गया कि एक्सप्लेन what is pedicel, so you can say that pedicel it is a nodes, बराबर. What is the internode, sorry not node, the internodes of the branch, internodes of the branch that lies below the receptacles is known as the pedicel, that is called a pedicel. Understood? Now we see the parts of the typical flowering part, typical flower. of angiosperms. So there are different parts of the flower of the angiosperms. So this is the flower of the, this is the typical flower of the angiosperms or flowering plants. So this is the typical flower of the flowering plants. So now we see what are the parts of the typical flower of the angiosperms. So the typical parts of the parts of the typical flowering plants are calyx, corolla, androecium, androecium, fourth gynoecium. So friends, these are the parts of the typical flower of angiosperms: calyx, corolla, androecium and gynoecium. Calyx, corolla, androecium and gynoecium. Okay, so these are the parts of the typical flowering plants. Means we can say that a typical angiospermic flower consists of 4 whorls of floral appendages. 4 whorls of floral appendages from outside to inside. So friends, you should remember that there are 4 parts of the typical flowering plants, and they are calyx, corolla, androeciums and gynoeciums. So we can say that a typical angiospermic flower consists of 4 whorls of floral appendages. 4 whorls of, so these are the 4 whorls of, these are the 4 whorls of floral appendages. Floral appendages. So this question may be asked in board exam as well as NEET exam. क्वेश्चन क्या होगा कि एक्सप्लेन द फ्लोरल appendages of a typical flowering plants. So student, you should remember that a typical angiospermic flower is consists of 4 whorls of floral appendages, and these 4 whorls of floral appendages are calyx, corolla, androecium and gynoecium. Now out of 4 whorls, from outside to inside, हम बाहर से अंदर की तरफ जाते हैं. So outside to inside. So out of these 4 whorls of floral appendages, 2 calyx and corolla. So calyx and corolla are sterile or accessory whorls or non-essential whorls. Means कि we can say that और क्वेश्चन में भी आस्क दैट कि आउट ऑफ 4 वॉल्स ऑफ द फ्लोरल अपेंडेजेस ऑफ एंजियोस्पर्मिक फ्लावर which 2 walls are known as a sterile, means के which 2 walls out of 4 walls of a flowering plants steriles. So you can say that calyx and corolla, calyx and corolla, these are sterile, these are sterile. Sterile means that they, sometimes question may ask why calyx and corolla are sterile or why calyx and corolla are non-essential parts of the flowering plants, या why calyx and corolla are called non-essential parts of the flowering plants. सो आप आंसर लिख सकते हो कैलिक्स एंड कोरोला आर कॉल्ड नॉन एसेंशियल पार्ट्स ऑफ द फ्लावरिंग प्लांट्स बिकॉज और स्टेराइल ऑफ द फ्लावरिंग प्लांट्स, मीन्स के कैलिक्स एंड कोरोला आर स्टेराइल बिकॉज दे डू नॉट टेक पार्ट इन अ रिप्रोडक्शन, सेक्सुअल रिप्रोडक्शन. मीन्स के यू कैन से दैट कि कैलिक्स एंड कोरोला दे डू नॉट टेक पार्ट इन अ सेक्सुअल रिप्रोडक्शन. सेक्सुअल रिप्रोडक्शन में ये लोग पार्ट्स नहीं लेते, देयरफॉर दे आर कॉल्ड नॉन एसेंशियल वॉल्स ऑफ फ्लोरल अपेंडेजेस और स्टेराइल. दे जस्ट प्रोटेक्ट the stamens and carpels of the floral appendages of the flower of flowering plants, whereas androecium and gynoecium, so they are fertile, means के androecium and gynoecium they are fertile. और मीन्स के एंड्रोसियम एंड गाइनोसियम दे आर फर्टाइल एंड दे आर कॉल्ड एसेंशियल और रिप्रोडक्टिव वॉल्स ऑफ द फ्लोरल अपेंडेजेस. सो दिस क्वेश्चन में बी आस्क्ड which walls of a floral appendages are fertile or which walls of the floral appendages are known as essential walls or reproductive walls. So you can say that androecium and gynoecium are essential walls of the floral appendages, or androecium and gynoecium they are essential walls of the floral appendages. Now we see one by one each walls of the floral appendages. So first we see calyx. So first we will learn about calyx. So फर्स्ट हम पढ़ते हैं व्हाट इज कैलिक्स. सो फ्रेंड्स, एज आई हैव ऑलरेडी टोल्ड यू दैट देर आर 4 walls of floral appendages in a typical flower of flowering plants. So there are 4 walls. So calyx is the outermost wall of the floral appendages. अगर हम बोले तो अगर सबसे बाहर वाला जो वॉल है वो है calyx. So calyx is the outermost wall of the floral appendages. Floral appendages क्या ये आउटर मोस्ट वॉल्स है। नाउ द इंडिविजुअल पार्ट ऑफ द कैलिक्स इज नोन एज अ सेपल। सपोज these are calyx, बराबर, these are calyx. In combined they are called calyx. But suppose we are talking about this part, so that is called a sepals. Means के individual parts of the calyx is known as a sepals. Individual part of the calyx is known as a sepals. So outermost walls of the floral appendages is a calyx, and individual part of the calyx is known as a sepals. Now generally calyx is green in colors. This should be remember कि generally calyx green in color, and if it is not green, so it would be the means के the color of the calyx would be the color of the petals. Suppose calyx का कलर अगर ग्रीन नहीं होगा तो calyx का वही कलर होगा जो petals का कलर होगा. Suppose the color of the petals is red, and if calyx is not green, then the color of the calyx would be red. So these things you should remember that. Now what is the function of sepals? What are the function of calyx? So usually calyx are protective in function. And they protect the other floral parts of the flower in the bud condition. When flower is in the bud condition, then these sepals, all calyx, protect the other floral of the flower. Suppose it protect petals, stamen and stigma where they are in a bud condition. Suppose sepals or calyx is not green in color, so then it is colorful. Means के the color of the sepal would be the color of the petals. So it attract the insect for pollination. मतलब it attracts pollinator, insect for pollination. Now we see the second valve. So that second valve is a corolla. So the second valve of the floral appendages after sepals, means के inner sides of the sepal is a corolla. So these are corolla. So what is petals? So corolla क्या होता है? सबसे पहले हम देखते हैं what is corolla. So we can say that corolla is the second valve of the floral leaves. Corolla is the second valve of the floral leaves that arises inner to the calyx. कहां पे होता है ये? कैलिक्स के अंदर की तरफ. मतलब कि सेकेंड वॉल्स ऑफ द फ्लोरल अपेंडेजेस या द फ्लोरल लीव्स, दैट इज द कोरोला. नाउ individual, suppose these both are known as a corolla. Individual part of the corolla is known as a petal. Suppose we are talking about this individual part of the corolla, so then it is called a petals. So you can say that individual part of the corolla is known as a petals, and generally petals are colorful in flowering plants. जो petals होते हैं they are colorful and they have a fragrant, means के they have a smell. So why petals are colorful and having a fragrant? So to attract the pollinators, insect for pollination. So therefore usually petals are colorful and having a fragrant. Now so this is the second walls of the floral leaves. Now we talk about androecium or carpels. Androecium or sorry carpel नहीं stamen. Now so as I have already told you that there are 4 floral appendages in a typical flower of a flowering plants. So now androecium is the third one of the floral appendages. That is floral appendages, means ke we can say that androecium is the third wall of the floral appendages that arises inner to the corolla. Now androecium is also known as a stamen. Now friends, please remember, as we know that flower is the reproductive organ in all flowering plants, means के angiosperm. And I have already told you that out of 4 walls of the floral appendages, 2 walls, that is androecium or gynoecium, so they are called reproductive walls or essential walls. Why they are called reproductive walls or essential walls? Because they take part in a sexual reproduction in a flowering plants. So androecium or stamen is called a male reproductive organ in flowering plants. So question may be asked, write a short notes on androecium. So androecium is a male reproductive organ in a flowering plants or stamen. So stamen is a male reproductive organ in a flowering plants. Now the upper part of the stamen is known as a anther. The upper part of the stamen, suppose here I draw the pictures of the stamen. So this is the stamen. So this upper part of the stamen or androecium is known as a anther. So this is called a anther. Upper part of the stamen is called a anther. Generally in flowering plants, anther is a bilobe. We will discuss in detail in next video lecture when we will study about the stamens, particular stamens. So तब हम डिटेल में इसको देख लेंगे. But one thing you should remember, because these may be asked in board exam as well as NEET exam. So most of the anther is a bilobe and having a bilobe means that there are two lobes in an anther and each lobe contains two pollen sacs or microsporangia where the pollen grain form. Microsporangia जहाँ पे माइक्रोस्पोर्स बनते. So such type of anther in which there are two lobes is called a dithecus. Dithecus. We will learn in detail about it in a next video lecture. बराबर, next video lecture we will detail in a study. We will study in a detail. Sorry. Now, so stamen or androecium is the male reproductive organ in a flowering plants. Now, so upper part of the stamen is called a anther and there is a thread-like structure, cylindrical thread-like structure that is called filament. So this is filament. This is filament. So this is filament. So the cylindrical, slender cylindrical thread-like structure is known as a filament. So this is filament. ये सारे हमारे stamen है. These all are stamens. These all are stamens. So these are anthers. Generally they have bilobes, and these are filaments. These are filaments. Understood? Now, this is called connective. Anther connect with a filament, so that part is known as a connective. This is called a connective. Connective. So connective is a part in a stamen where anther and filaments connect with each other, attach with each other. So this is androecium, that is the male reproductive organ in flowering plants. Now we will talk about gynoecium. Gynoecium. So innermost wall of the floral appendages is known as a gynoecium. Gynoecium. So सबसे अंदर वाला जो वॉल्स होता है that is called a gynoecium. So innermost wall of the floral appendages is known as a gynoecium. Gynoecium. Now, gynoecium, it is also known as a carpel. Means के this is gynoecium. So this is So this is gynoecium, or means के this is gynoecium, or carpel or pistils. Sometimes it is also known as a pistils or carpels or gynoecium. So gynoecium is a female reproductive organ in a flowering plants. Gynoecium is the female reproductive organ in the flowering plants, typical flowering plants. So sorry, मतलब कि in typical flower in a flowering plants. Now, so this सोलोन पार्ट ऑफ दी, मतलब कि जो गाइनोसियम होता है उसका जो बेस होता है दैट इज द सोलोन, फूला हुआ होता है, दैट इज कॉल्ड द ओवरी. सो दिस इज कॉल्ड ओवरी. दिस इज ओवरी. सो दिस इज ओवरी, मतलब कि द बेस पार्ट ऑफ द गाइनोसियम इज सोलोन, दैट इज कॉल्ड द ओवरी, which contain ovules, which contain ovule. and the upper part of the gynoecium or carpel is called a stigma, where the germination of the pollen grain takes place. So upper part of the gynoecium is known as a stigma, and the solan base part of the gynoecium is called a ovary. Now, and this is the style. So style is the part which attaches the stigma with ovary, or which attach the stigma and ovary. बराबर, स्टिग्मा एंड ओवरी को अटैच करता है. नाउ सो गाइनोसियम और कार्पेल और पिस्टिल्स आर या इज फीमेल रिप्रोडक्टिव ऑर्गन इन फ्लावरिंग प्लांट. सो फ्रेंड्स, यहां पे हमने देखा चैप्टर 2 स्टैंडर्ड 12 चैप्टर 2 सेक्सुअल रिप्रोडक्शन इन फ्लावरिंग प्लांट्स. सो टुडे इज द फर्स्ट लेक्चर ऑफ द चैप्टर 2 सेक्सुअल रिप्रोडक्शन इन फ्लावरिंग प्लांट्स. In next video lecture, we will learn about stamen, the male reproductive organ in flowering plants. So, thank you very much for watching my channel Toppers Biology, and thank you very much for watching Umit Batch 2022. Keep watching, keep studying, and take care. Thank you.